Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Trends. This is the one-day chart summary of the top trading pairs on Apex Pro. We are looking at, obviously that's a decentralized exchange. It does have an order book type thing, so it's basically done by Bybit. It has like a price feed. So we've been playing around with it, and as you can see, you're trading on the price. There's an order book here, and then I think over here here we go. You've got it works on the last price, an oracle price, and an index price. So it's actually getting price feeds from outside the exchange. So it's not. They call it a DEX. I wouldn't exactly call it a DEX, but it's not Bybit. So there's no KYC requirements and stuff like that, so you just give them an email and away you go. I don't know what all the withdrawal limits are and all that sort of stuff, but there is a normal and a fast withdrawal. I'm not sure if I covered it in yesterday's video, but yeah, don't go normal withdrawal unless you're not in a hurry. I think it's probably cheaper cost to do it that way. I don't know. I've never used an exchange where it takes a long time to sort of like just make the withdrawal come through. It's like 12 hours I think they give themselves on a normal withdrawal, but there is a fast one there too. So next time I do this, I'll do a fast one. Anyway, following on from yesterday, I basically went through all their pairs that they list, and as you can see, I put a 10x short on all of them because I'm 10x short on all of them. As far as my estimate of what I thought might happen, and I put like 5% on each of them, and the average wash up is it looks like the markets have actually sort of bounced and then come back down again a little bit. So we've got $219, and I put in 209 yesterday. So that would mean if I go 219, and I put in 209. So I've made $10 since yesterday. So if I go $10 divided by 209 I deposited, times that by 100 will give me the daily profit, 4.78% profit for day one. And I randomly just put, I put shorts on all of these and stop losses in place. So now I can come through and I can change things up a bit. Like, so for example, let's say BTC. I'm surprised that's in position because I've been actually adding to that. Wow, yeah, I've been adding to that one. Oh, it's turning red on the daily here too. So. Ooh, something came up too. Just very quickly in a crypto video. I've got to show you this. Definitely have to show you this. This guy goes through and makes a bit of an argument on what is happening with head and shoulders pattern
just
daily.
20 hours ago, and what we can see here. This is not the point what I want to talk about, but I need to make this quick recap. Is Bitcoin is here really at the line of the sand, right? Like the last support, the last warriors, the last resistance is basically at the levels of 91,000 US dollars. And you know how it is. The more often resistance get tested, the more likely it is to be broken. The same goes for support. The more often support, actually, here's another one, support is tested, the more likely it is to be broken. And this support got tested like 5 times already. So what we want is, we want a reversal rather sooner than later, because the more often Bitcoin is going to test this support, the more likely it is to be broken. It becomes weaker. The defense becomes weaker on support. And now I want to show you, which puts a little bit more oil into the fire here, unfortunately. This one specific pattern which is evolving. You can see the left shoulder here on the left-hand side. You can see, dear ladies and gentlemen, the head. In the middle of that pattern, we are on the daily candles. Please note that. And then you can also see the right shoulder on the right-hand side. And what we can see is the moment Bitcoin breaks, 91,000 to the downside. Not only on a VPVR level here on the volume per volume range, there is going to be a lot of thin air below us. Actually, the next support coming in and basically at 75,000 US dollars. No. Dear ladies and gentlemen, what we are talking about here is a potential. It didn't happen yet. Wait for the fact to happen, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying short right now. You wait for the confirmed breakout. Otherwise, we can remain bullish. I mean, we are in a bull market, right? But if that break to the downside is happening, and that is just another 3% dump, right? And a daily close below, then we are talking about a price target of approximately 76,000 US dollars, which is surprisingly quite well in alignment with the next volume per volume range here support coming in. So we are seeing a lot, and I want to talk about my trades shortly.
So basically, this guy's got like millions of dollars of money tied up in Bybit trades, he does very, very well for himself. He certainly knows what he's doing. So I thought it was quite funny that he also came out with a bearish scenario, and he's the biggest bull. So just not saying it's going to go one way or the other, but at the moment it's actually. It appears to be after the pump that we've had, a lot of the stuff's sort of rolling over now. So, BCH, and a few of these are actually adding extra profit to our positions. If you can sort of consistently safely make money as the market's going in the trend and in the direction that you want to go, you can come in. There's two things you can manipulate. So. Let's say, for example, my BTC one just went into the red. It was actually in the green. Let's say something that's in the green by a long way. Here we go. Let's find my highest position there with $1. By the way, I put $5 into all of these. I started with $209 and I put 5% into each one of these. I don't like to work in dollar terms. So I want to get basically, this is like very, very early days for us. If you are following, to just make a commitment to working in percentages. So whatever's in your account, you just work on like 1%, 5%, whatever. As your account gets bigger, just work on like 1% of your trades, and then you can add to it if you become consistently profitable. So we've got Bitcoin. So this one's probably the biggest one, the AVAX. All right. So with the AVAX position, let's have a look. I'll just expand it out so you guys can see really, really clearly. So our position started off here. We shorted it, and it's actually it did pump up. We watched that happening live yesterday, and over the last 24 hours. Now it's come back down. That's displaying normal candles currently, not Heikin-Ashi. So it's coming back. Yeah, it is actually coming back down to this sort of level here. See, now we've got a stop loss level here, and what you can do is I can actually drag that down so that I can sort of lock in, confirm. So I can lock in a stop loss just above that candle. So you can see what I've done there. It is dropping. That's my position where I entered. There's my stop loss now. So I'm guaranteed to make that sort of profit. Or I can actually grab it and slide it down here to make even more profit. As it goes, it's got your dollar profit here, and I think percentage too. But back on the other normal charts, and there's our take profit level there. So we can sort of keep on sort of like moving the take profit, and we can actually walk our position down further. You see, and now this whole trade is I can't lose on it. So keep that in the back of your mind. AVAX now is a trade we can't lose on, and we still got a profit target. I still want to take the profits off the table because I am expecting, as in my thesis, my mystical astrological guess is that we're going to probably go down further, bouncing, and then head back up. But I don't know when that's going to happen. But as this guy on YouTube just said, we could keep on going down. So you can come in here, and now I've got a position where I can note down AVAX is a no risk trade now for me. If looking through any of these, any of them getting up to a little bit higher, like let's say Ethereum. Ethereum's actually looking all right. You can go in and you can do a similar thing. So I'll bring it up to nice big screen. Let's adjust it so I can see a bit better. So there's our entry, and as you can see there, it did pump up. It didn't hit our stop loss, and it's down now in profit. I can now bring that stop loss down to there's our position level, and if I bring it down lower, that is actually meaning now that I'm between the position and here. If this comes back up, it'll stop us out, and I can push that take profit out a little bit further. So now that's a no. I can't lose on that trade. So you can go through and do that with any of these things. So now Ethereum is a no risk trade, and they're just creating lottery tickets in here. So you don't know how far things are going to go. You're taking profit as you go. So basically, when you're seeing it take profit, you've got to. This is the way I want to think about it in terms of it's an opportunity to compound, because when we place our bets and we use this little slider, we're sliding a percentage. So it's a percentage of your portfolio. So if you're pumping your portfolio by 5% a day, and then you use 5%, 1%. Eventually you've got to use 1% of your portfolio on each trade, and then maybe you become profitable. You can start adding money, and then ensure that you're profitable first. Here's another one down here, Solana. We'll do one more, and then we'll go to the charts, and I'll just do the daily wrap up. So here's Solana. Solana's doing pretty okay. Nothing major, but essentially, we entered here at this level here, and it did pump up. We went into the red a little bit, and then we've now come back down. So I can actually move that stop loss right down to here. So now it's impossible for us to lose money. From here to here is our profit, and I'll push the take profit out a little bit further, down to here, and give it a chance to run. Again, it might spike down. You never know. It might turn around and go back up, but at least we can't lose money on this trade. So this is basically what we've done. So that's another one, Solana. Now we can't lose on that trade. So we're de-risking our portfolio, or our trades, I should say, not our portfolio. And you can do that with any of these ones that sort of get up a little bit higher. Lido, similar thing. I did say I'd only do one, but here I'll do one more. Lido, what's going on with Lido? Where's our stop loss here? Oh, it's way up there. Jesus. Now we want to bring that down a little bit closer. Maybe over to here. Again, we now can't lose on that one, and then I'll put the take profit down a bit lower. Still within grasp. If we have a bit of a dub down. So again, that's Lido. That's a trade we can't lose. So this is basically how we can come in every day and manage what we're doing. I think we did Ethereum. Did we do Link? Let's have a look. I might as well do the ones that are maybe more than 10%. Actually, more than 20%. These are the ones that are got me from $209 to $219. All the other ones are sort of like flailing around. Let's have a look here. Let's see. Okay, there's our position that we entered in here. It went down, came up, and it's come back down again. A little bit of a smaller window here to get it in there, but let's do it anyway. For the sake of this. Let's go down to there. It is a very tight stop, but I'm already in profit, so I might as well make a no risk trade, and I'll push this take profit down a little bit lower. I'll probably around this sort of structure. It'll probably end up going to. There's nothing really much a lot lower. Maybe this level here. Let's maybe the top of that level down there. There we go. So if that comes down and then, I mean, look at these. There is actually some pretty big dips down, but it may not get filled. Just be aware, it may not get filled anyway. So So that's now a no risk trade on, what was that? Link. So we now have a no risk trade on Link. So we can't possibly lose money now. Yeah, so we can come in and keep on moving these stops down once a day, and then there is actually provisions there that once any of these positions start running, we can actually start using our stop losses based upon the Heikidashi candles that I'm about to go through with you. Okay, starting with BTC. So let's have a look. Okay, so let's go through and finish this report. What I've done, I've loaded up all the assets that are actually in. The only one that's not actually in there is Matic, because that's being migrated over to their other exchange, which is Apex Omni. I don't know what's happening with there, but I know Matic has been phased out, and Polygon is the actual correct name. I've got Matic charts on, and I've got Polygon. Obviously, I think they're going to replace Polygon. I don't know, but I think they're doing it on their new exchange, which is Apex Omni. So we're using Pro. So I'll have a bit of a play around with it with the two exchanges too. They seem to have the same sort of assets there. So, but I wouldn't go into anything Matic, because then there'll be a migration where I'll have to get you to migrate your tokens over, and it's like pain in the ass. Not even interested in doing all that stuff. I don't really give a care about Matic or Polygon. They're all just tickers to me. Anyway, so starting off with, let's get rid of the rubbish off our charts. Okay, so I do want to run through dominances over here, but I want to start off with, let's get straight to the point with the assets that we're trading. Everything I had yesterday I went short with as we started out the video. BTC currently has a stop loss level of 95,797 based upon this last wick. Heikidashi on the daily. Ethereum's got a pretty wide stop. That's where we actually got stopped out, so that's still the current stop level. We're in a short, and the crossover point is here, so we've got double confluence. From that point on, we should be short, and sure enough, it has actually dropped from there, from that level. Always when you've got a live video, so I don't do any editing, so you're going to see all the mistakes as I go through. So from that level to here, it's dropped another 2.32%. So if what it's saying is basically that's the line in the sand. If it goes up above that, then stop out, because it could trigger a change of direction like this, So look, I'm anticipating that'll happen, but I've still got my shorts there. I have, as you know, I've changed my ETH position is now in a no risk position. So, and I started late. I only started it yesterday, so beginning of this candle. I should have started from here. So we're going to get in a rhythm and groove of things, but just going to keep it simple to show you where the stop loss levels are. So at the moment, 3,356.30 cents on Ethereum. AVAX stop loss level is $39.16.5 cents. 100 Pepe. It's actually just got a whole cent amount. That's why it's done in 1,000 Pepe amounts. It's just much better for trading. Otherwise, it confuses the trading view charts. The people are trading properly, and not in Dex Screener. need 1,000 Pepe at the time, because so many zeros, decimal places on that thing. It's pretty much probably a similar thing with SHIB. We haven't seen SHIB added to Apex Pro either, and obviously Bybit who are doing it, and they're a major. Everyone knows that meme coins are a major part of the market in this cycle. So Arbitrum, sorry, you got the stop loss level. I didn't even set it. Where are we? So this is the last level here. So we would have come up. I would have put it there, and got stopped out. Would have left it there. Would have got stopped out here, and that's the crossover from our short indication, and our stop loss is based upon that level, and we would have gone down. Again, I don't have a big position there. I think I put a new one on for a short on at 1,000 Pepe. And that's still current. As far as the stop loss level, that would probably be it, like 0.02 cents. which is obviously this is in USD. And this will allow you to have a figure that you can actually just punch into the charts nice and easily. I'm not setting up alarms on these because now we're using Apex Pro. It really doesn't matter to me about getting an alarm. It'll just automatically just get us out, and I'll be able to see where in these charts where I've left it every day when I've come into them and look through them. It wasn't like a stop loss level. I'll copy this nice blue one though, just so I actually know what it is. We got out there. Okay, cool. Arbitrum level is 81.76 cents. Is our stop level. XRP is $2.37, basically rounding off. Atom is stop. Again, all of these are short, so I don't have to really mark them red and stuff like that. All of these are still short. Atom is still short, and stop loss level is 6.7672. Doge is 34 cents, 34.74 cents. Optimism is $1.882. Solana is strongly going down with no hesitation, and the stop loss level is 211.62 cents. BNB, our level there is 701 on the nose. Litecoin, shorting that is a stop loss level of 106.279604. That's dollars. Aptos, any short there, the stop loss level to invalidate the move would be $9.52. Lido, $2.001. Blur is 26.65 cents. Would invalidate our short. BCH has actually been invalidated, so that if you did have a position from yesterday, you should be stopped out. Let me just pause here and have a look and see BCH. Do I have it? Well, let me just do it. This might be quicker. Just go BCH in here, select it, BCH. We actually have a current position. So I think actually I came in here earlier on because I was doing a video before, and it was up at 464 for some reason, but it has actually turned back around, and I reset the position. So I've got a position on BCH, whereas you guys probably won't have one. Close. Is that in profit yet? Well, it's not even in profit. So instead of reporting on it every day, I might even just sell out of it. So we're actually looking at the same things. That was like $1 loss or something like that, or 32 cents loss. BCH is... I'll just mark that as like something where it's not really a buy. I'll mark it green, but it's not a buy, right? But everything else is red. We'll mark that as the odd one out with a different color. WLD, WorldCoin. Again, these are all just tickers to me. I've got no wish to help them at all. In fact, I'm shorting them, so hopefully I'm not helping them. Their stop loss level is $2.305. Again, Link is still short, and the stop loss level there is $23.010. Ton is has been stopped out. Let me see if I've been stopped. I've just got to check this because I think I remembered having it. No, yeah, I have been stopped out. Good. So out of Ton, we're stopped out. DYDX there's no wicks here. Good. $1.50, $1.5660 is the stop loss for the short. TR second last candle still on the red. We still got a current crossover here from the stop loss level from where we were bullish, and that's the last candle that closed. So our stop loss level is $5.340, and that's where. Okay, and just finally, I'll finish off on this. If you want to bounce, that was basically the whole report with all the stop loss levels. yeah, as I said, I'll repeat. Sorry about the bad editing. I don't edit any of my videos, as you can probably tell. Just going back into the daily, looking at the USD DT dominance. This is Tether USD coin. Obviously, there's some battles going on there. It's actually sort of like been increasing, but it seems to be getting smaller green candles here. I've got a little alert there, so basically if this starts to roll over, I'll certainly know. BTC dominance, same thing. The BTC dominance has been increasing, so it's not really showing a lot of joy for our altcoins to pump. But you know, you can obviously do the inverse trade on that and short them. You know, if you've got any of these, I mean, we shorted all of these yesterday, and you know, you can see every single one of them. From where we would have jumped in is turned red, basically, except for WorldCoin. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, going through to total. This is the total market cap. This is the whole entire crypto market, but just with Bitcoin taken out. It's an interesting metric to look at. I've got an alert up here in case it does actually pass back the other way or change trend. Just to let me know what's going on. Again here, I don't know why I've got this set up here for, but this is total DeFi dominance in percentage terms on the daily. So on the daily, the DeFi dominance is going down to hit where we had a bit of support here and a bit of a pump, starting from the 23rd of December and in through the Christmas period. I mean, this period here is where a lot of people are away. I just like to, if I just cut this part of the market out and joined it up to there, I think it's just more of a continuation down from where it was from up there, you know, come here from there down. So if this whole period didn't take place, you know, go away. It's just really a continuation of what we've seen in early to mid December. It's just continuing on now. So I haven't seen the DeFi stuff pump yet. So which is attached to probably a lot of these altcoins, which are also going down too. So you can you can piece together a story by looking at this stuff. And then of course we've got DXY, our friend DXY. DXY pretty much affects every market, and you can see it's basically been doing this with small pieces of relief where it came down like this here. Whenever it does that, it takes some pressure off the rest of the markets. So hopefully we can sort of see. Let me just you know, where it's. We really needed to sort of to roll over, ideally. It'll be nice to see. But anyway, I'll finish off on that, and then you know, we're talking in daily. Let's break it down to the daily at the minute. Yeah, so that's still going up. I do want it to come up and roll. I want that price action to roll over past this point. I've set up an alarm there, as you can see here, to sort of alert me to that's what's going on. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Congratulations if you are in there playing around with Apex Pro. I think, you know, it's a good little thing. This is like day one really of just playing around with it. Make sure to join the subscriber chat below. It's somewhere where we can have discussions. Because obviously these aren't live streams, you know, so that's where we can have some discussions and ask questions about anything. I can post any information that comes up or anything relevant. I can see even videos or whatever that are relevant to our trading. News does matter, although we are basically chart trend traders. There are things that do influence the market, like FOMC meetings and things like that. Volume, and you know, some of these trends do as well, and policy, government policy. So I'll leave it there so I don't make the video too long again. Thanks for sticking around with me if you stuck around to the end, and I'll catch you tomorrow. And again, jump in that chat below. Make sure you are joined, so we can start. You can start a new conversation thread. You can start a conversation thread between each other on different subjects, and you can jump in and out of any subject you want. This is what we don't have we had in Telegram with a different sort of like threads. We can, as the name suggests, you can pull on any thread you want, and you can recommend books. You can do whatever you want. I'll actually probably start a new thread with trading books and what I found helpful, or I might even start a new thread with YouTube videos that are actually on trading that I think are quite valuable to lessons. There's a Hikanashi one which I should probably share too, so I might even do that. I think that's basically how it works and structure works. So you guys can do it yourself, so you're more than welcome to start a new thread in there as subscribers. That's your call, and then other people can come in and comment. You can have conversations about the things that are interesting you the most. You can do off-topic stuff as well. So it really is a complete Telegram replacement, really, for our community and an alternative to Discord, the way I see it. So with a paywall there, it's completely private. So it's only the people that you really know. It's really small, so we all know each other. It's really good. I really like it. Anyway, again, that's another thing we've got to work out and see how it all works. But I'll catch you in tomorrow's video, and I'll see you in the chats.